Motionless on court with little escape. It may just have taken its toll on that young person. Hopefully they're okay. Yeah, the unforced errors are just beginning to become a bit of an issue for Bucsa. And Kartal has just started to find a lot more rhythm, and she's getting into a bit of a groove on the forehand in particular. No mistake this time though from Bucsa. Plenty of distractions overhead today as well. You might be able to hear the passing aircraft. That's a terrific serve by Kartal. Bucsa looked almost lost for words and looks a little bit bemused out there after that one. Yeah, just that subtle change of direction. Less direct and this time down the line, and yeah, Kartal serving well in the main over the course of that one to lead by 4-1. Now we saw there many of the spectators in the shady seats, maybe paying a slightly higher price for the luxury of being in the shade today. Beautiful facility here though, a relatively newer tournament on the WTA calendar within the last 5 years. It is the solitary 500 event of this Middle Eastern swing. Belinda Bencic winning 2 of the last 3 editions. The one in between going the way of the newly crowned Australian Open champion, Elena Rybakina. Rybakina was scheduled to be here this week, but of course her prolonged spell in Melbourne dictated otherwise. She'll be having a well-deserved week off this week before returning later in the Middle Eastern swing. Was a statement victory last year for Bencic though in Abu Dhabi. Helped her, or certainly contributed to her Comeback Player of the Year award campaign. And talking of Bencic, the #1 seed this week, it's Bencic who lies in wait for the winner of this one in round 2. Well, that'll be frustrating for Kartal, because having got back on terms from 30 love down, she was maybe sensing an opportunity for another break of serve, but Bucsa in the ascendancy once more. Well, Bucsa stops the rod, and I think it's pretty vital that she did as well. That run of 4 games on the spin for Kartal coming to an abrupt halt. May have seen there on the service motion of Kartal the tattoo on the inner left forearm, one of numerous tattoos that she has dotted over her frame. I lose track, I think it's 14. She was looking at a 15th potentially at Wimbledon last year. One of those tattoos has the message, the simple message, the show must go on, and that's a nice summary of where Kartal is right now after that disappointment in Australia, losing in Melbourne in the first round. The show must go on, and the show is going on very well indeed in Abu Dhabi. 30 love on serve, 4-2. Serving really well as well. Once again, Bucsa looking powerless. Into the stands, into the seats, and Kartal racing through this service game. Well, that was impressive, you have to say. Really strong on serve, real statement service game, I feel, that for Sonay Kartal. Reasserting her authority in this one and leading at the changeover, 5-2. Well, Kartal serving well, clearly. Just one curious thing to note with the numbers so far. Bucsa landing 80% of her first serves on target, but winning only half of her first service points, 8 out of 16. She's won that one as well, but the point is Kartal has clearly got a sighter in on this first serve of Bucsa. She's reading it very well indeed. One of the reasons why she's had those 2 breaks. The other concern for Bucsa as well is that she's only picked up 1 point out of 4 on the second serve as well. So, yeah, she needs to improve her plan B. 3 double faults already as well. But this is better from Bucsa, and it has to be better as well. Kartal may already be thinking